Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Wednesday, September 30th, 2015 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is I find balance in my grounded spirit. And today that's kind of the astro today. There is some major grounding energy and there's some major spirit energy going on. And so we're going to find ourselves balancing the magic and the earth. And there is earth magic, and so combining them is so magical. So we have a grand trine in earth today. We have the moon in Taurus. We have Mars in Virgo. And we have the, not the sun, we have Pluto in Capricorn. That's what we have. So we have this earth energy asking us to be grounded, asking us to be physical, actually get into our body, connect to the earth. But then at the same time, we have the sun at 7 degrees today, and 7 is the Neptune number, the number of Pisces. And we have multiple connections with the Pisces energy today. We start the day, actually, affecting our dreams, probably, with the moon in Taurus connecting to Neptune in Pisces at 7 degrees. So there is an element of that mystical that's coming in, being asked to come into our earth. And you know, our dreams every night is a connection to the mystical, is a connection to the unseen, our subconscious that knows so much more than our conscious actually knows. So it brings it to our consciousness. So we are connecting to that. And then later in the day, we have the sun connecting in conjunct to Neptune in Pisces. And so that can be uncomfortable. I think this is where that balance is going to come in. Get grounded. Be grounded in yourself. Don't get to a place where you're like, I just feel it's unrealistic. In that case, you're causing resistance in yourself. Find magic where it applies for you and let it come in for you in that way. You don't have to force it. Magic doesn't ever have to be forced. It needs to be allowed to flow. So soften yourself. Let it flow. And I think helping that softening, we have the sun conjunct Mercury as well today. So Mercury is retrograde in it's retrograde in Libra. This is also at 7 degrees, so there's very much a spiritual component in this. Soften your relationship with yourself. Soften. Find that softness. Find that compassion. Find that forgiveness. Nicole and I just did our weekly GPS, and I actually pulled the cards Cling to the Past and Guilt. You need to soften to yourself. And part of that is letting spirit come in and remind you, you're on the perfect path. Everything's unfolding as it's meant to unfold. It's okay. You're on your path. It doesn't have to look like somebody else's path. So find your softness in it. Don't beat yourself up. And, you know, if your mind's a little foggy, if your communication is a little foggy, if things are not coming out like you want them to come out, that's okay. You know, sometimes it's time to just be like, oh, I just can't, you know, either figure me out an interpretive dance or I'll talk to you later. It's totally okay. I know personally I have a lot of problems with communication during Mercury retrograde because I can't get the words I want to say out. Like, I have it all going on in here, but actually translating it this way is a whole nother thing. So be gentle with yourself and be gentle with others. So bring in that compassionate Pisces. We also have the moon connecting to Jupiter in Virgo. It's out there part of the grand trine. So this is happening at 10 degrees. 10 degrees. Moon in Taurus and 10 degrees. They work together. This is about valuing yourself. So maybe part of your magic, maybe part of this spirit thing is getting into your body, exercising, meditating, breathing, doing something with your physical body that shows you that you're valuing it, making yourself some good healing foods, foods that feel good for you, that feel good for your soul. Do something that's valuable for yourself. And the other thing that I want to mention, we have the moon connecting to Pluto. So Pluto, if there's some transformation energy that's needed, Pluto is helping us with that shift today. And you know, Spirit's helping with all this Neptune stuff. Spirit's showing you the way. It's tapping you. Intuition. I feel that a lot of times it's really easy to tap into my intuition during Mercury retrograde. So tap in. Let your intuition help guide you, especially if your mind's like shorting out from this energy of the sun and Mercury connecting. So the cards I pulled. First card, Innocence. This is your card of lighting up, being your inner child, following your path. You know, a child doesn't follow the path that's like set for them. You know, if they're like, you're on a path in the woods, they're like all over the place. Ooh, look at this cool thing. Ooh, look at that bug over there. I picture like the family circus, I think, with it has that little guy and shows his path all over the place. Allow yourself to be that today, to follow that path of, ooh, that feels right. Ooh, I'm going to go over to that cherry tree over there and give it a hug. That feels right. Find your own flow. Because if you're not in your own flow, you're not on your own path, and it's not going to be authentic to you. You'll be in a place of control. So if you can let go of that control, be moment to moment, find your flow, and trust your innocence of where it wants to go, you're really going to bring in that magic. You're not even going to have to think about it. You're not going to be worrying about what you're thinking because you're going to be too ingrained in the earth magic that is all around you today. Get grounded. Be present with yourself. Be present with your path, and follow that magic. And check out our GPS we just did because great information on there. So that's it for today. Have a beautiful day. I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.